Happy Tuesday, everybody. All right, let's dive into reading this morning. I hope that you had a good day yesterday. Just a reminder, our story this week is called The New Friend. I hope you were all able to get over onto our Google Classroom and listen to the story for the week. I loved getting some answers to this question yesterday. What can you learn from someone who is from another country? I got some answers. Javen said we can learn about food and languages. And then Addison said, maybe Addison said the languages. Javen and her both had super good answers about languages, food, clothing, really good answers. So love getting your answers to the question. If you didn't get a chance to answer yesterday and you want to answer the question, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Remember, we're thinking about what we can learn about from people who are from different countries. And if you remember, during the holidays, we did our Holidays Around the World book, and there was a lot of stuff that we learned from about people who celebrated holidays in different countries and how that all affected us since we are a country of immigrants. So it's super exciting. Remember, we got the Christmas tree from Germany and the Cake of Kings from France. So all sorts of different things. If you go back and look at those books that we made, I bet it'll jog your memory for some answers. But I love the answers you also came up with in your own mind. So we are learning about sounds that say ow. I think I showed you these yesterday, but just to review, OW says ow. And I call these the hurt sounds. So ow, 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 like an ow, oh, ow, cool, own, grr, owl. Makes it kind of fun to read if you act like you're hurt when you say those. And then OU also says ow. So like sh, out, oud, cool, oud, and ound, okay? And then the other two sounds we're going to just review and touch on again are the oi sounds. So OI says oi, like oin, oin, oint, and oil. And I have some more words to show you on the screen in a second. And then OY also says oi, like oi, 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 like what you guys bring to me, and oi, soy. We have our spelling words. No, you're not going to get a test, but I did see some super cool sentences last week. Mallory sent me a picture of her silly willy sentences with all her spelling words in. I would love to see those from you guys. But they have the ow sounds in them. And again, when you have two sounds that sound exactly the same, the only way you're going to remember whether how is OW or OU is to practice. So it commits it to your memory. So we have how, now, cow, owl, ouch, house, found, out, gown, town, shout, and power. If you have any questions on what those words mean, I think most of those make sense. Maybe a gown, like what a princess wears, or when you have to go to the hospital, they'll put on a gown. It's usually some sort of dress. Before I turn you around to look at the computer, I wanted to talk about our sight words. Of course, I've lost them in my pile. I'll grab them in just a second. We can talk about this synonyms and the thesaurus. So what is a synonym? It's not the stuff you sprinkle on toast with sugar. It's not cinnamon, it's synonyms. And synonyms are words that mean the same thing but look a little different. So like giant and huge are synonyms. They both mean big, but they don't look the same. Giant starts with a G, huge starts with an H. They don't look the same, but they mean the same thing. So it's a big deal in writing to use synonyms. So in order to make your writing super interesting, we want you to use adjectives, but Miss Olson always tells you not to use the same adjective. So maybe you think something is pretty. Instead of saying, the ocean is pretty, it has pretty shells. The sunset over the ocean is pretty. You can use a thesaurus to find a word that means the same thing as pretty, like beautiful or gorgeous. So those are synonyms for pretty. Words that mean the same thing but don't look the same. I found my sight word cards. So our sight words for this week, buy, like I buy groceries from the store. Not kitty, soft C here, remember that vowel after, so it's city, like Grants Pass is the city we live in. Family, thank your family for being so amazing. Myself, we have a compound word here, so my and then self. Myself, this is myself. Party, remember AR is that pirate sound, so party, party. I can't wait to go to a party after the quarantine is over. I'm sure you're with me. Please, a word that we need to use all the time. Make sure you tell your parents please and thank you. School, I miss school. And the last one is 7. Some of you are already 7, but we're not 7 yet. So those are our sight words for this week. I'll just review them. We have buy, city, family, myself, party, please, school, and 7. If you would love to send me a video of you using this in your voices, like your whisper voice or your loud voice or your deep voice or your silly voice. I got one from Aubrey last week with her silly voice. It was awesome. Go ahead and do these just like we would in class. It's easy to add to that portfolio part of Class Dojo, and I just love seeing them. I think that's it until I turn you around. So I'm going to pause the video and show you the screen. Okay, so remember that OW says ow, and then we have some words to read. Go ahead and do it with me. K, ow, h, owl, t, owl, owl, g, own, ch, ow, t, own. I know you were reading along with me the whole time. You're so good. And then OU also says ow, like in ouse, ouse. Are you reading? Ountain. Ooh, that's a big one. Count, out, ound, and sound. Oops, I forgot this one. Hound. Oh, give me a howl and scare your parents. Sorry. All right, here we go. O-I says what sound? Oi. Ready? Here we go. K-oin. Ois. Ois. Choice. Did anybody say choik? No, you're smart. Here we go. P-oint. J-oin. And v-ois. Voice. So choice and voice both have that soft C. Remember that E, when he comes after, does something to C and he makes him soft. So don't forget that rule. And the last one is O-Y. So we have, which says oi, b, oi, t, oi, and j, oi, enjoy, j, oi, ooh, annoy, annoy, and the last one, oi, soy. All right, guys, so be working on those sounds. Send me some videos of you working on your sight words and have a great rest of your day.